Hey guys, so on today's video I'm going to be doing my eyebrow routine, and I'm also going to be showing you guys how I do my winged liner look using one of my favorite drugstore liquid liners. I do use various products for my wing liner. It just depends on what I want to use on each particular day, but this is the one that I use the most. And then for my brows, I've been doing the same brow routine for almost a year now actually, so I feel like it's time for me to show you guys my routine. My brow routine doesn't really take very long, but I still tend to fast forward through it in my tutorials, so I wanted to, give you guys this opportunity to really see me do my brows in this video. I think that's pretty much all I have to say, so let's get right into the tutorial. So to prep the eyelids and the brow bone, I'm going to be using this Bare Minerals 5-in-1 Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Soft Shell. I like it because it neutralizes the color above my lids and it just creates a great base for my liquid liner, eyeshadow, etc. So after that's blended, I'm going to go into the brow routine. I'm going to use my Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown, and I'm going to take this flat brush from Bare Minerals. It's their double-ended liner and shadow brush. I'm going to dip it into the pomade on both ends, and then I'm just going to make sure I clean up any excess, and then I'm going to start by outlining the bottom part of the brow. So I like to do a sharp line across, and then what I do is I like to flick the brow brush upwards, just kind of blending that line upwards into the actual brow. So I find that this creates a really nice natural look, and it's easy because it's like you don't need to use so much product, you're just basically blending it upwards, and I just really like how it looks. So I do that along the entire brow, and then once I get towards the end I add a little bit more product just to make it a little bit darker towards the arch, as you can see. So basically I outline the top part as well, just doing the same thing that I did for the bottom but for the top, if that makes sense. And then I'm just going back into the front, making sure everything's blended out. A lot of the brow routine is just making sure it's blended to a point where it looks natural. And then I'm taking my brow spoolie and I'm combing out the brows a bit more. So one thing I should mention is I actually haven't really done my brows in a few weeks now. I've actually just really just plucked any, sparse hairs, etc. But like I haven't actually gotten them done in a while. So I also find that this routine helps to disguise the fact that you haven't done your brows in a while, because it makes them look put together. Okay, so now that the brows are done, I'm moving on to the liquid liner. I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Intense Liner. It's their carbon black line, and I will leave the exact product name in the description box, but I like to start by just outlining the lash line, so like the top part. I do that first, and then I go ahead and create an angle at the edge of my eyes, and then I will drag it up towards the line that I created above my lash line, and I'll connect it. And then what I do is I just connect until like it's even and perfect, pretty much. I don't know how else to explain it, but the first thing I do, of course, like I said, is just I create that base line and then I connect it with the wing. That makes sense. And then I'll go into the middle, the inner corner of the eye, and I'll go ahead and connect it even further if I want to, but I usually don't really connect it all the way just because I have like teary eyes, so I don't like that my liquid liner sometimes gets a little smudged because I get teary eyed. But again, I will show you. First I create the baseline along the actual eye, and then I'll create the wing, and then I'll connect it. So then just the final step in this is just to analyze and make sure that both wings are the same length and they're curved the same way. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys again very soon with yet another video. Bye!